Let's make a vintage love letter sign. Hey everybody, it's Colette with Blessings Craft Therapy, if you didn't know, and if you did, thank you so much for coming back. All right, so I started with these galvanized letters from Dollar Tree, and I mixed up some Mod Podge and cinnamon. Now I'm going to get the letters out, and I'm just going to put the mixture on, and then I'm actually going to put a little bit more cinnamon on top. Then I'm going to put a little bit more of the Mod Podge mixture on, and I keep dipping my brush into the loose cinnamon so that it, basically what I'm trying to do is make it look rusted. That's what I do. And we're going to let it dry. I have a canvas from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to mark out, we were trying to make it look like an envelope, so I'm just making a mark from each corner to the center, and then from each corner on the bottom up. That makes sense. Now I'm distressing this, and I'm really distressing it, and I want to make sure everybody knows this ahead of time. Don't freak out, but I am going to distress this like nobody's business because I want it to look like a vintage stack of like love letters. I used some Tim Holtz distressing spray, and I kind of dabbed off a little bit here and there. Then I used my distressing brush, which is just a makeup brush from Dollar Tree. Don't get it twisted. And I'm just using an ink pad, and I'm just going around the edges, and here and there I'm doing a little bit of the dark. I think it was like black, but I'm going all around. Again, if you don't like this, that's okay. This will work if you don't distress it. But again, I was going for a vintage, really romantic kind of stack of love letters. I know it sounds goofy, but I loved it. It made me smile while I was making it. I spelled out, just so you know, those galvanized letters, I spelled out my love. You could do love, you could do love you, you could do none of it, whatever. I decided as I was doing it, I wanted to do the lines for the envelope, and so I just used a Sharpie, and it was brown. I have a wooden heart from Dollar Tree that I distressed, and I just glued it onto our envelope. And stop it right there. You could just stop right there, but I'm not gonna. I took a piece of lace that I distressed and some other ribbon and jute, and you'll see what I'm gonna do with those in a minute. But first, we're gonna glue all of our galvanized letters that we distressed earlier onto our envelope. And look at, it looks glittery. It's not. In person, it really isn't. It looks rusted, which I am totally there for. All right, so that stack of ribbon that I was telling you about, I'm just going to put them all together, and then I'm just going to tie it in a bow. I use distressing spray. If you do that, just be aware that it is going to get on your hands and it's going to get everywhere. I added some pretty little dried flowers and a little dried rose, faux dry rose. I didn't use real ones, but just to kind of make it look like, look at this, could be like, you know, a dried flower from a bouquet of flowers that her love gave her, or I don't know. It just made me, all of the ideas came about like, oh, anyways. I love it. I hope you love it. If you don't, I hope it at least inspired you to think of maybe doing another project your own way. Anyways, friends, thanks so much for watching, and I hope this inspires you.